Keselowski, Harvick, done it a couple times. Hamlin, Chase Elliott. Now, can Christopher Bell duplicate what he did at the Charlotte Roval, where he had to win to advance? That's what he is presented with, and right now he is doing a masterful job as he has been out front for 136 laps already, and a 1.3-second lead over Ryan Blaney running in second. Well, the battle right now for points, the 11 and the 1 fighting for every spot they can get on the track.
Right now, Denny Hamlin 4 points to the good on the cut line. Chastain 4 points down to the 11 car. Denny's in 5th. He's got a little bit of a gap in front of him, plenty of clear space behind him, no pressure either way. The 1 car is closing in ever so slowly on the positions in front of him.
You can see the 22 up there. We gotta get by him.
So he's getting told he's got to pass the 24, the 41, 14, and 22. All cars out in front of him that he can visually see on the racetrack. That is a long way to go with only 36 laps to go in this race. But he knows what he's got to do. It's clear from his crew giving me that information, Dylan.
And I think that's the thing, Junior, is does he have enough time? But one of the things that crew chief Phil Surgeon told me this morning that has put them in the position they're in to even have a shot at fighting for the championship for appearance is that the entire team, driver, crew chief, pit crew, all performing at their best. They have done so the last couple of weeks. They had a shot. Now it's up to Ross. Does he have enough time? Does he have enough car to perform at his best, dig deep here, and get the spots that they need? Time will tell.
I think what's going to dictate both this points battle and the race win is going to be traffic, right? Because the 1 is running down the groups in front of him, that is points. And this is what the 20 of Christopher Bell is running into, right? The 77's in the wall. Hard cancel, hard into the wall, turn 3 and 4.
Caution comes out. We'll have another restart. 34 laps to go in the race.
Yeah, and sometimes if you break a rotor, when you step on the pedal, push the brake pads and the pucks out of the caliper, so brake fluid comes out and it'll catch on fire. And 41 stays out as well, Dave.
Oh boy, here you go, Christopher Bell. A little tight on stickers the first couple of laps, so they'll make an adjustment for that. Denny Hamlin says, I think I could be just a little bit freer in that 11 car, but the big thing, his team needs a fast stop, Marty.
Chase Elliott said I was just way too tight there. I wanted to park it across the middle to get the car to turn. He told Alan Gustafson, I don't know what you need to do. All I know is I need to be back where we were at the run before that. So Chase Elliott trying to finally take advantage of this number 1 pit stall for fresh Goodyear tires. But how about the call by Johnny Klausmeier, Steve, to leave Chase Briscoe out? Love it.
You see the variety. Larson on 2 tires. Keselowski, Byron, I believe, was 2 as well. And then a group of 4 tires.
9:30, that race at 6 o'clock. On Sunday, Countdown to Green on NBC and Peacock at 1:30, the race at 3:30. Well, Steve, so much happened on pit road here.
Well, so many things. Let's unpack the first. Concern coming into the playoffs for the 11 team. Pit stops, and once again, watch this left front right here. Watch that tire changer. They're going to jack it up. Pulling. Left front won't come off. The jack man has to jack it one more time. Slow stop for Denny Hamlin, and taking 4 tires. He actually gets beat out by the 1 of Chastain, and then you look on the left side. Old tires for Briscoe and Custer. Can the old tires hold up? Behind them, a group of 2 tires. Larson, Keselowski, Byron also needing to win. And then Christopher Bell back there in 6 on 4 tires. Can he find a way to get to victory lane? And the battle down here, we are not going to want to miss this. With a new winner, it's a points battle between the 1 and the 11. So your eyes are going to have to be everywhere, Rick, because there's battles everywhere.
Well, Chase Briscoe being up front, that is what is creating that points battle between.
On the 41, I take the bottom, and then the 41 lets the 14 in. That would be the plan I would try to do, and that way at least I have 1 car behind me on the bottom to try to protect, because the 5 and the 6, let me tell you, they could care less what Chase Briscoe has on the line. They're going to be pushing.
What concerns me also is the pace behind, right? So here we're coming to the choose. But these cars are going to be going much slower when they enter turn 1. How's that going to stack the field up? Is that going to cause a wreck in the 4th, 6th, 7th row behind them? We see it so many times. They've split the front row.
Oh, man. We saw so many guys on the last restart fighting to get to the bottom of the racetrack. Who's willing to jump on that outside line and try to take advantage of all of those cars bottlenecking the bottom of the racetrack?
The 11 picked the outside. The 1 picked the inside. They're separated by 4 points.
I like that move. We saw that inside not work for Chastain. The previous restart, he lost multiple spots.
All for the 14 of Chase Briscoe, trying to win his way into the championship 4. 24 laps to go for Martinsville. The 14 and the 41 clear the 5.
Custer pulled down in front of Larson. Oh, Briscoe's up the racetrack.
Briscoe able to hang on to that top spot.
Bell's clearing 5th back there. Here comes Brad Keselowski. Into 3rd, looking to the outside of the 41.
And how hungry is Brad Keselowski? Almost up into the wall, the one since the 11. Here comes the 11, dive bombing in front. He goes too hard into 1 and 2.
He's clear the 99 though, so now he can get on the outside of the one. Chastain did not let him get behind him. He checked up to keep him on the outside of him.
Giving you a shot.
And again, they've got to look at big picture. Yes, there once again, Ross Chastain has to finish within 4 spots of the 11 of Hamlin.
Chastain knew if Hamlin got behind him, he was going around.
And the 14 coming off a turn 4, 18 laps to go.
What a great call by the crew chief and a great work by the driver. The 14 has almost a half a second lead on the 41, over a second back to Keselowski on tires. Bell with the new tires, all 4 not going anywhere. You would think he would just be able to drive right up to these guys to get around them. I agree. I thought the call for tires was the right call for the 20, and I thought staying out was the right call for the 14.
Only 2 points separate the 1 and the 11. Denny Hamlin underneath the 9 car.
Again, a tiebreaker goes to the 1 of Ross Chastain if they end up with the same points.
That makes it
there's
1
contact
point.
all 4. Keselowski in the 20.
3 wide, the 5 into the side of the 20. Larson aggressively taking the spot away from Bell.
And Briscoe's driving away from him.
Briscoe does not want to see a yellow. 16 to go, closing in on 15. He wants this to go green all the way to the finish.
Look at the point.
That lap, though, Keselowski cut 2.5 tenths off of it. So now those new tires are starting to fire off with 40.
Up front, Brad Keselowski into 2nd place. 11 laps to go with the 6 car now trying to close in on the leader, the 14.
And even with that pass,
Brian Hard.
Look at the points.
22 patiently working around the Ford of Laguna.
Christopher Bell trying to go to the outside. Way up the racetrack. Keselowski runs him. Now side by side for 2nd. 7 laps to go here at Martinsville.
Oh, contact.
More contact for 2nd. Bell now clearing the 6.
Here we go.
So much more faster than the 14. Even with that battle rig,
Here we go.
Closing in on the leader.
Here comes Christopher Bell. Now, just 6 laps to go.
We're in a couple spots here.
Bell, if he wins, that keeps the points the same for the 11 and the 1. They're still fighting to get in based on points. All over the back bumper, Christopher Bell. Now, just 5 laps to go from Martinsville. There's the push. He gets to the inside.
Up on the curve.
Whoa.
For the lead. Bell to the inside.
Let's
Oh,
go.
more contact behind him.
Make it
The 6
interesting.
gets shoved up the racetrack by Larson. And Bell is in front. Ross Chastain trying to get by the 9. Again, that points battle to determine who is the final championship 4 driver. Now Bell pulling away with those pressure tires.
He knocks the 24 up the racetrack.
Chastain doesn't have anybody in front of him to go past. He's too far away from everybody.
Less than 2 laps. Christopher Bell trying to do it again. He's already won his way to the next round. From Charlotte, 1 lap to go. Christopher Bell If he wins,
He's got it.
the 1 and the 11, fighting for every point right now.
Don't blow
Denny
fire.
Hamlin, 2-point favorite to get in as the championship
There you
four.
go.
Bell out of turn 4. He's going to do it. He's won his way into the championship.
Chastain is just running along.
And the fight for the points right at the line. The 1 of Chastain past Hamlin.
Look at that.
It was a video game move off into turn 3. He put the car against the wall wide open all the way around turn 3 and 4.
Chastain, Elliott, Bell, and the
Oh my
championship in Phoenix. Take a look at what he did.
I have never seen anything like that before in my life.
Wide open around the wall in 3 and 4 at Martinsville. Unbelievable.
Wow!
And look at the right side of the car. It's destroyed. But he just did it. Ross Chastain, a 7th-generation watermelon farmer, was supposed to be racing in the Xfinity Series